Hello and welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. This reading is for the sign of Libra today. And let me tell you a little bit about my readings. I tend to get many messages all at once. If I mention a mother figure, father figure, pet, they are coming through to say hello. Even if your loved one does not come through, I'm going to caution you to please listen to the message in its entirety. Often Spirit comes through and validates everything and gives really good advice. And it will be important into your life at this time. If you're drawn here, there's a reason. So there's something in the message that you need to hear. You will receive a healing with my readings. I am a Reiki Master Healer, but you have to be open and ready for a healing. You have to open to it. And sometimes it can be hard. I bring up things that are triggering or painful, sometimes from the past. And it's because Spirit says it's time to be released, for you to be the best version of yourself. I'm already getting a mother figure coming through pretty strongly. I feel her. She's confirming. I feel it. Okay, I'm going to start. And the first thing I see is what Spirit is telling me today, is that in the past, lots of pain. If you happen to see a reverse card in the spread, don't panic. I wanted to also mention that. I don't read reversals. I only tell you what Spirit tells me to tell you. But they're showing me that it's like things were hitting you at all angles. This is sometime in the past. This is not currently. It affected you emotionally, deeply. It's like one thing after another. And you are reaching out for help. At some point in your life, you were reaching and you were trying to find help because you were drowning in your emotions. It's something that happened to you and you felt like you fell overboard and everyone was just, like all these things were happening. May have been death around you. They're showing me that. Oh, let me see. It's like they're bringing the picture in clearly. It's like you wanted help. And we're going to clarify everything. Right now, I feel like you are either embodying this energy or this is an energy around you that's coming in to your experience at the moment. Or in the around this time. And this energy is a very nurturing energy. It's a very balanced energy. It's emotional stability. It is, you're using your intuition. You're using your emotions as your fuel. You're balancing them as you do. You're filling your own cup up. You don't need anyone to fill your cup up. If this is someone around you, this person is very nurturing, wise, tapped in. She helps you to almost transmute the pain, they're saying. She helps you to get into balance. She supports you. She nurtures you. It could be a water sign or someone with a lot of water placements. We're talking Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. She is amazing, one of a kind. And this may be the energy that you're embodying. They're saying something about the environment, like you're conscious of the environment. Is there anything else that they want to say about it? But they want me to move on. In the near future, they're showing me that you are protected. You are very heavily protected. I feel like this is a tough one. We're really going to have to clarify, but I feel like you're going to be anxious or a little bit, oh, I don't want to say that. That's tough. They want you to know that you are going to be protected financially, is what they're showing me. That they have their, you might be a little worried about the future, and this is in the future. You might be a little bit worried about what's going on or what's happening with your finances or with your career or with your life, and they are saying they have got you. And they are protecting you. You have a big protector. And maybe you don't want, they're showing me that maybe you don't hear the messages that you have a really big protector with you right now. But you do. Let me look at this real close. You're going to be protected financially. You're going to have financial security. And not to worry. We also have, what's hidden from you is that you're going to come out the other side of this. You're going to come out on top. You're going to be, it's hidden from you. What's being hidden from you is that you are going to be successful. I feel like people are going to follow your lead. You're going to be revered, admired. You don't see it right now. You're thinking about it, but you don't see it. Okay, let's get some clarity on this. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, can you tell us more about the 10 of Swords, please, for the past, for the sign of Libra today? Tell us more about the past, please. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, thank you. Oh, childhood. Childhood, nightmares. Something from your childhood. Nightmares. Like you didn't feel like you were balanced, and or there was someone around you that wasn't balanced, that had no will, like didn't have any inspiration or will. Someone that maybe at times you felt like you weren't protected. They're saying this person was not resistant to coming out of some sort of illusion. Okay. Tell us more about the Queen of Cups, please, for the sign of Libra today. Tell us more about the Queen of Cups. Thank you. And tell us more about the Four of, thank you. They're telling me that the Queen of Cups is either something about you that people really admire. how you can maintain this nurturing, loving, patient, stable, and do it so beautifully. Or this mother figure, I feel like the mother figure is saying to someone that they're watching you and seeing how beautiful you handle, graceful, delicate. I also have a male coming through for someone. There is a male that's watching. It's a younger man. I want to say middle-aged. He's coming through. And he's just admiring you. I don't know who it is, but he's admiring you. This could be someone at work that's looking at what you do, and they really admire you. You may get a message that you are doing a very good job. You're doing even better than anybody ever expected. They're telling me that in the future, you may be called to go within, to follow your intuition. And I was going to write a post about this because it just happened in my life, but sometimes we get intuition and we get it, we know it and we feel it, but we have no physical proof of it. And a lot of times the people that really love us or care about us will emphasize it. But our logical mind says, no, that can't be. It's like we don't want to believe it. And there's no physical evidence of it. No physical evidence. So you think the people around you does not understand or does not see what you see, but they're trying to guide you, and that's Spirit's way of trying to guide you. So you may have an intuition about something. And I want to say, it could be a spouse, heavy water sign again. It could be a boss. And you're going to get information about, why you're being protected. You may get a message about it. There might be some news that comes through. There might be some sort, I don't want to say physical proof, but something you overhear or somebody overhears, or there might be something coming through about it, and it's about this person trying to get away with something. I want to say, I hate to say this, and it's like you're not going to know what to do. You might not know what to do, but because you heard this, it might flip the script. But you will be warned and you will be given some sort of message. And Spirit is saying they're not going to get away with it, not to worry, because you are so heavily protected. And it may be that your spouse or someone around you, a masculine energy, is going to need your light to get through this, because they're going to feel almost defeated. Like maybe both of you are thinking, we need to hold on to our money. We need to save. We need to protect our money. What Spirit is saying, they're not going to get away with it. It might be an outside influence. It might be something on the outside, the environment. Maybe both of you are focused on that, protecting what you have. They want you to follow your intuition. Your intuition, especially around work, especially around possibly a young man that's at work, that's admiring your work. Feel like you have a protector with you. I think what they're trying to say is that not all is always what it seems. But I feel like you've got this. I feel like you've got this under control. All right, let's see what advice we get from Spirit. Let's get some advice about this. We had some advice for the sign of Libra today, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you. Can we have some advice for Libra today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Advice for Libra today, please. Can we have some advice for Libra? Advice for Libra today, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you. Advice for Libra. What is the key to this situation? Show us clearly, Spirit. What is the key? Thank you. Very interesting. Okay, we have Sandalphon. Sandalphon is surrounding you right now. And I tell you what, I don't know much about astrology, but I mean, I'm not an expert on it. I know a touch of it, you know, tip of the iceberg, but it is serious stuff. And Sandalphon wants you, for whatever reason, maybe to become more aware of how planets and bodies of water affect you or someone around you. Planets and their energy, they may want you to get an astrology reading. They may want you to, so that you can understand and see things a little bit clearly, like comprehend it. They're drawing your attention to astrology, particularly at the moment. They're saying that it's playing a big factor. We have Archangel Uriel coming through. He's working on your crown. Sandalphon is working on your solar plexus as well. And Uriel's working on your crown. And Uriel is saying he's bringing in, or he's bringing to your awareness, trust. Trust. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just trust everything? Like we were like kids again and we just trusted trusted everything. So he's bringing your awareness to trust, and they're wanting you to enjoy the moment, really be in the present and enjoy the moment, and delight in all of your abundance. Enjoy the little pleasures of life. And that inside, you know that you are protected. If you tap in, if you sit in silence, or you get in nature, you will feel that feeling of being protected all around you. And you may need to help guide others that don't feel that way. Yes, this mother figure keeps wanting to, I'm sorry, I paused for a minute where she was talking to me, and she's saying that she's delighted. She's absolutely delighted with you. But she was talking to me for a moment, and she was, don't forget about me, don't forget about me. We have the number 3 here and the number 8. If that means anything to you, or the number 17, if that means anything to you. They want you, they're introducing you, I should say, they're introducing the concept of a new perspective. A new perspective on life. A new perspective you haven't thought about before, you didn't think it was possible. So you're being introduced or initiated into this new perspective. And new perspectives often, like initiation to me, like there's like tests, you have to go through these little tests to get initiated into it. So I think that's what you might be happening. They're saying the key is something to do with the family dynamic. Your family is requiring a time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. Something about reconciling with family. And then they're talking about the key is a decision made in fear, control. Some decisions and choices that you have made, there may be somebody else, I know it says you, but it could have been someone else, are based in fear and not in heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you'll be able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. That's why they want you to go within this. We're getting that message twice here. They want you to find that place of peace and knowing and trust that you are protected. And not to make any decisions in fear. Okay, let's see who's going to come through. Well, I saw a couple people. Or I felt a couple people. I should say that. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Libra today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. They're telling me to ground. Okay. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Libra today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Libra today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Definitely. This first one was a happy person. If it's a person coming through, it was a happy person. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Libra today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Libra today? Anyone have a message for the sign of Libra? Okay, thank you. I think that's plenty. I don't know if we're going to get everything we need out of it, but one second. A couple things flew. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, let's see. All right. And I feel like there's some more cards here that... Yes, definitely that one, yep. That turned over in the deck. And... Yep. There's one more here. Yes. Okay. And let me see if I can get anything else. All right. I definitely saw a young man in the reading, and he was coming through. And this may be what the whole reading was about, this young man. We have a brother energy coming through. Now, your brother may be on the other side, or Spirit is talking about a brother energy, someone you considered a brother, someone that may have caused those feelings in you. And may have tried to get away with things. I feel like Spirit sees everything. And they're saying they want you to do something fun today. They want you to enjoy the day. They want you to delight in the day. Enjoy the present moment. That you will see karma playing out at some point. For anyone who tried to deceive you, tried to manipulate you, control you, it's like you will see the karma. And they're saying everything's going to fall into place. They're saying your fear is an illusion. And we kind of talked about that. They want you to stop trying to change who you are. They're saying you're perfect as is. Now, this may not be something that they would have said on the earth plane, but they're really making a point to say it now. They're saying all wrongs will be righted in due time, and what you have wished for is coming now. and that things are changing for the better. And they say it's time to forgive yourself, time to cleanse your space, soften your edges, and your heart is very strong. They're also confirming the crown chakra is being worked on, and the sacral chakra is clearing everything out. And the crown chakra is opening and clearing. It's being opened and cleared. I think those by those angelic forces around you. Let's see what else they have to say. Let's see if the mother comes through. Now, this may be the mother, and she may be talking about a brother that's still alive. Or if a brother has passed, he is definitely coming through. Is there a message for the sign of Libra today, please, for the greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there a message for the sign of Libra today, please? For the greatest and highest good, thank you. Is there a message for the sign of Libra today, please, for the greatest and highest good? Thank you. Okay. All right, this is kind of going crazy. Let's see, this person really wants to get through. Someone else is coming through. Let's see who it is. Okay, I like to put all the bad cards in one spot so that we can clear them. Or what I consider like negative cards. I shouldn't say bad, but like more negative cards. I like to put them all together so that we can clear them. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Oh, this is so crazy. They just brought in control issues, and we talked about that. Self-deception, like you feel like someone's trying to getting away with something, loss of something, loss of faith. Okay. We have an uncle coming through. So the young man may be an uncle. He will be middle-aged. He's the one who's watching everything and admiring you. So we have an uncle. All right, they're also saying, okay, try and learn and understand. Have different past. Do your imagining. All will use. All right. Okay. This is really fascinating. Okay, the uncle's coming through and he's talking about, I want to say it's still about the brother, and they're saying to try and understand that you have a different past, which is interesting. Maybe you have different parents, like maybe this was a stepbrother, maybe this was, each person has a different view of the past, view of their childhood, and that they want you to understand, and you're being open to a new perspective, that this person doesn't have the same experience as you. Wow, that's fascinating. This person has self-deception. They have a lot of trauma, control issues. They have lost their faith. They've lost their way. They may have lost everything. They're saying that you're ready, and they're telling me, they're also telling me something about the news. Like, maybe listening too much to other people's opinions, and it might be the popular opinion, but they told me that. They want you to imagine with all your will and use all your will. And they're telling me that imagine what you want to see and use all your will. And I feel like you are going to be the leader. You are going to maybe write about this experience. You may be teaching other people how to handle these types of situations. I feel like people are going to look up to you. You may be sharing this knowledge of how to handle these types of problems in your life. I feel like you're ready for this now. And you're going to do it so beautiful and so delicate and graceful. Because you have a new perspective, a new understanding. And they want you to envision it. And that's why they're working on that solar plexus too, with all your will, because you're so powerful. It's like when you set your mind to something, you get it done. You're like a powerhouse. Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to release this from your aura. We're going to release this self-deception, and your spouse or someone else, your spouse or someone close to you that you love may be struggling with this too. Like maybe they're watching it, maybe they're watching you, maybe it's bothering them. So I'm not saying your spouse is doing this. I'm just saying that this might be affecting them, emotionally, and they don't know what to do about it. Okay. So we're going to release the self-deception, the trauma, the control issues, and the loss of faith. And I'm calling in all the angels, archangels, guides, Reiki masters, healers. Please, let's remove this from Libra's aura. Let's transmute it right now into love and joy and bliss and protection and healing and health and wealth and stability and security and discernment. And what else did they say? See if I can remember what they said. Healing of family issues. Deep healing of family issues. And we're going to put trust in there. Trust. Trust. And I'm going to put this right on here because I think that's where it needs to go today. All right, thank you so much, Libra. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Comment down below. Till next time.